Hey guys, it's Friday, the 20th of March, 2026. I didn't say it was 21st. Oops. 55 degrees in Boston. This is Cambridge Street. We've been walking through Beacon Hill. If you want to look at previous videos, we'll go this way. We're just out walking, taking a look at whatever's around, and I take you with me. Make sure you like and subscribe because it helps me out. And we got different places if it's your first time. We've been to DC 18 months ago. We've been to Maine, although I was 2 weeks early on the foliage. I'm sure I might rent a car and just drive up through Vermont or get a hotel. We'll see. Depends on how many of you use the buy me a coffee link. Just kidding. That's what that money goes for, is travel. So it's in a separate account. Those blue bikes, you rent those by the half hour, so they're everywhere. There's one right across the street from where I live. There's a Whole Foods in there. I've been there. I went down and met somebody somewhere down here. It was when I first got here. There's also a CVS back there. You can see that. So it's kind of a cool area. I like this fire department building. Make sure you can see it. Yep. I keep my screen kind of dim so that it doesn't eat battery. And my glasses darken and polarizing and I can't see shit. Here's Oliveira's Express. Wyndham Hotel, Gongcha Bubble Tea, Eye Care Company, all kinds of stuff. There's a bus, not a bus, like a double-decker. Well, there is a double-decker like in London, but there's also one that's just like a trolley. There's liquor stuff. The bank, Flowers, a local bakery and cafe. Stop, take a look up this side street. Would you want to drive on this when it's icy? Not for me. Mass General. Let people pass me because I don't like to get in the way. Flowers. There's the Hill Tavern Bar and Grills, 1995. I want the ones that are 1700s. I'm just getting used to the camera again, so if I talk about something and you can't see it, sorry. And sushi and sake. And taqueria, they're all over town. They're quite good, Mexican. Another side street. Do you have these fireboxes in your town? I can't believe people don't just pull them. You know, drunk at 3 in the morning, because people drink a lot here. Supercuts. I get mine cut at the VA hospital. There's a guy that has a little section. It's only $15. I tip him $5 because it cost me $30 anywhere else. Apologize for the cough. I'm getting over a chest cold.
Yeah. I mean, whatever now. I got.
I don't know what they're building in there. Something with a big ass crane. More of MGH. Other side street. I went up the hill like that and huffed and puffed because number one, I was off my feet in a wheelchair after I broke my ankle right before Thanksgiving. It was I have a plate with 11 screws in my ankle now, and another bone graft with 2 more screws. And a controlled rupture of my Achilles tendon. So yeah, it was an experience. Sweet greens, do they have them where you live? It's one thing you have delivered and it doesn't get cold. Like food. Boston runs on Dunkin'. Mr. Kennedy thinks that he can take away their drinks. Good luck. You'll have to pry him out of Boston's cold dead hands. Alright, well, I think we're safe. Another side street. Ooh. I had a friend who was at that Yaki Center. I visited him. He's since passed. My age. Friends from high school who are gone. I'm turned 62 next week, so my mom did it at 53 from an aneurysm. So I am not wanting that. Stop letting people pass again. Yeah, I definitely want to do some more traveling. My plan is to try to go to London next spring. We'll see how that goes. I know where we are. I think. No, maybe not. This stop reminds me of a different stop, but it's not the one I'm thinking of. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't think so. If you hear me humming or singing, I apologize. I listen to music when I'm doing this. Right now it's Pet Shop Boys. I like 90s music. I've seen them once in Chicago. Another look up the street at the architecture. That's Cedar Street. Okay, there we are. It's a red line stop. It is Charles MGH. This is how you go to that hospital we just walked past. That's a bridge some flowers. I like flowers. We'll be out looking at flowers all spring long. So CVS. We started out on Charles Street. Now we're back to a different part of Charles Street. So, Store Drive. You can see that on the sign, and it kind of goes, yeah. September 1st is move-in day for Boston College, Boston University, all the schools. They're apartments. So, Store Drive is only tall enough for cars. Moving trucks, they drive them under it, and it strips the top off, and all this shit goes flying everywhere. I would like to take the camera down there and get it on camera, but it would be kind of a sit there all day thing. So again, this is Charles Street. Hot chocolate. Oh, there's a chocolate store. I think that's it. Google recommended it. Apologies, I'm getting over a chest cold. So got a UPS store, hair studio. Damn. Again, sorry. I just couldn't stay in when it's 55 degrees in March. Average is 45. It's perfect. Bakery, but looks like it's closed. Ooh, psychic greetings. $50. know what minis. Post office. Neighborhood's Beacon Hill, if I didn't say. And as a reminder, we're on Charles Street. Paul's and Charles. Doggy toys, maybe. I've never been up on this part of Charles Street. Coming up to Revere Street. Revere's a town up on the beach. We went there last summer for a sand sculpting contest. Anytime I say we, that means there's a video of it. There's little bumps in the video. It's because of the ankle. I have a limp, which might be permanent, but I'd rather have a limp and be able to walk than not be able to walk. It's kind of neat. Leather shop, Helen's, and chiropractic, all kinds of stuff. Oh, here's Beacon Hill Chocolates. It was highly recommended.
All good? Are we good?
It's up the stairs. We'll go up there someday. Let's see if they have. Let's look at the apartments and the costs. It's expensive.
I'm like, I'm gonna go to the gym. I don't care if my assignments are not done. I really enjoy my life.
To walk out.
How expensive are apartments?
Expensive.
So yeah,
Like,
expensive. My apartment in Brighton is $2,300 a month. That noise made my earphones get better. That was something behind me. Squirrel up there.
and Aisha, also my roommate went to like
That's kind of neat.
I don't have a car.
And her daughter, my goddaughter, yes, yes.
Right.
We'll stop and let people pass.
Yeah.
That Nuts Factories has good nuts and dried fruit. I've gotten their dried fruit before. It's not outrageous considering we're in a big touristy area, as you can see.
And
Most of these people are not locals like me. I have been since the end of 2018. December. Alright, we're coming up on 20 minutes, which is where I usually cut these out. So I'm going to remind you to like and subscribe. And until next time, love y'all.